Intrigued by the findings, Watts started wondering if the results applied to the real world too.
For years after I did this work, I had wanted to test the hypothesis with actual human subjects.
So he got some volunteers to play a similar game called the public goods game across different network structures. He was expecting that, like they found previously, more shortcuts in a network would make cooperation less likely to emerge. But what he found was the structure of the network had no effect. Cooperation was just as likely to emerge in a totally clustered network as it was in a totally random one.
We were very puzzled by this result, and then we kind of did some more work.
When Watts dug deeper, he realized that the network structure did matter. In the more clustered networks, people were more likely to copy each other. So if by chance someone started out cooperating, then everyone would cooperate. But it was equally likely that someone would start out by defecting, in which case everyone else would defect. And over all the games they played, these two effects canceled each other out, which is why it seemed like the network structure didn't matter.
It's sort of on a knife edge, right? Where like one person does something selfish and everything goes south. In another world, everybody kind of holds it together and everything goes well.
It's crazy that the world could be like on a knife edge like that, you know, could tip one way or the other. Kind of just depends on how someone gets out of bed that day.
But then Watts realized something. See, in real life, you can choose who you hang out with. So he reran the experiment, allowing players to change who they were playing with. And this time he used the prisoner's dilemma so that players could easily identify the defectors.
And the finding was clear. The more you allowed players to choose who they were playing with, the more likely they were to cooperate.
You can make this a lot better for yourself by just acting and being decisive and being proactive about things.
Yeah, it's the thing I try to teach my kids too. Like if someone's annoying you, just ignore them. Like there's nothing to be gained by continuing to interact with people who are bringing negativity into your life.
In fact, making a choice can be powerful in more than one way.
There's something about the world that makes it prone to those upheavals, meaning it's always kind of poised on an edge of instability. And that gives each of us more power than you'd think we would have. It is actually possible for individual people to start movements that grow and take off. And ultimately, if you look at history, that is what happens. It's always one person who is stubborn and does something that leads to 10 people, 1,000 people, and things change because of it. It always starts with one person, somehow.
It's the Steve Jobs quote, right? But the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. And the wonderful thing is, it all starts with you believing you have that power.
Yeah.
Learning all about network science has taught me many things, but perhaps the most important is that our networks shape us, but our actions shape the networks. So choose both wisely.